I didn't grow up with a computer at home or a smartphone, and I've seen the changes that this new technology has brought to us every day in our lives. And this made me want to be a part of that change. So not to be a passive receiver of the new technology, but to be the person that drives it behind the scenes and actually develops it and brings it to the people. Artificial intelligence and having smart objects all around us is really the next revolutions that we are waiting for. But it won't be possible unless we find ways to make computing a little bit more efficient. Let's take the example of autonomous driving. When we drive, we can focus on the task of keeping the car in between the lanes while being completely aware of our surroundings. For example, we know that there is a traffic light coming 500 meters ahead, that the car in front of us wants to turn into one direction, or that the people on the sidewalk actually want to cross the street. For an autonomous driving car, doing the same, being aware of all of these players in the street is much, much more difficult, and it requires a lot more power than what is required for our brain to do this, and what actually comes quite natural to all of us. And in this performance gap is where we can improve and where we are focusing our research to know how can we close this gap and what can we learn from the architecture of the human brain that we can translate into the computer architecture to make computer faster and more power efficient in dealing with this kind of tasks. To be relevant for a lot of products, and especially for autonomous driving, for example, or for products that compute at the edge. This means, for example, smart sensor for environmental sensing or for health monitoring, or other applications like on our cell phones, some fancier user interface, speech recognition, and so on. Right now, there are really thousands of researchers that are driving an effort into bringing brain-inspired architectures to a level in which they can be integrated in products and in technologies that we use in our everyday life. And these are not just university or research centers, but also companies like IBM that really established an effort in this direction.